If you had to give an important speech, maybe one that would decide your career, or one that takes place in front of a large audience, you wouldn't go to the podium naked, would you? Quite the opposite. You'd probably think about what to wear days or even weeks beforehand. And why? Because you know that what you wear can determine the impact of your speech. Your impact is important. Another word for impact is charisma. Strictly speaking, the charismatic effect or impact of a speaker is based on 3 pillars: competence, self-confidence, and passion. Competence will help your audience trust you. Your self-confidence ensures they'll be motivated to really tune in to what you have to say. And your passion will stimulate an inspired audience that is committed to your message. Together, the 3 pillars ensure that people will give their time and pay attention to a speaker, support their ideas, share their goals, accept them as leaders, and, perhaps more banal but just as important, sign their contract or buy their products. Evidently, impact or charisma are integral for successful public speaking. So, what's the next step after you've decided what you want to wear to your speech? What else do you do to prepare? Of course, you invest a lot of time into the design of your presentation or slides. You'll probably also think very carefully about what you want to say, at what time, and which words and phrases you'll use to convince your audience. And if you do all of that, then you're doing exactly what 99% of people do, and you'll feel just as well prepared as 99% of people. And just like 99% of people, you'll have forgotten the most important thing: preparing your voice. Do you know what an AI learns from the most? It's when it gets the task of learning from videos how people make judgments about good and bad speakers. And it's not just AI, people are just the same. When you give them the task of rating speaker charisma on a scale, or deciding how much money or time they want to invest in a speaker, what do you think almost always makes the difference in the end? That's right, it's the voice. In other words, if we were to describe in weight how much the individual aspects of a speech contribute to its charismatic impact, and thus to the success of a speaker and their end goal, then your clothes and your appearance would weigh as much as a car, and your voice would be the weight of a blue whale. So when you're preparing, why don't you work on your vocal charisma? Well, firstly, because it's not tangible. It's much easier to change your clothes than your timbre. The voice and its effect often sit under the radar. Plus, you probably didn't even realise how much your voice determines your success. Secondly, how do you even go about working on your voice to improve it? Sure, you could buy lots of books full of phrases such as strong voice or animated voice, but what do either of those terms even mean? You're not alone. We don't know either. Want to know how to actually improve your vocal charisma and impact so you can achieve your goals? Well, you're in the right place. Acoustic voice profiling is a revolutionary new technology that will make your vocal performance fit for success. How? Well, firstly, we replace the dusty rhetoric from books with digital technologies. Secondly, we replace traditional yet rarely critically questioned statements with scientific facts. And thirdly, we replace vague impressionistic terms such as warm, strong, and animated with concrete, transparent, and easy to understand acoustic measurements and representations. Because nobody, really nobody, is bad in all aspects of vocal charisma, and everyone has different strengths and weaknesses. Acoustic voice profiling allows you to understand and specifically identify your personal weaknesses and gives you an individual voice training plan that's tailored to you. You'll learn to recognise your strengths and use them correctly while improving your weaknesses bit by bit. This makes the training unprecedentedly effective, efficient, and fun. Software specifically designed for acoustic voice profiling shows you your speech melody on the screen in real time and in a summary assessment. This teaches your brain to link what you hear with what you see, so you can gain better and more conscious control over your voice. We also have dozens of celebrities in our databases who you can compare yourself to during training. Do you want to know how your charisma score compares to, say, Barack Obama, Nicole Kidman, Elon Musk, Madonna, Leonardo DiCaprio, Heidi Klum, or even the Dalai Lama? Well, acoustic voice profiling can show you, strictly scientifically and with unprecedented precision. In addition, you can immerse yourself in the virtual world with acoustic voice profiling. VR technology can help reduce public speaking anxiety and build performance routines that can be maintained even in stressful situations. Plus, our digital technology also has sensor systems that can analyze your pronunciation and body language. Paired with VR, we can optimally match them to your voice to create an impressive, harmonious overall picture. Curious to know how it all works? Check out the next video where we explain why acoustic voice profiling works so well.